Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to 2026. Yes. We got us some new stuff. I just did a video a few minutes ago. I think it's too long. We're going to reduce it, I think, to this. We got all new stuff. We got an all new computer last couple of months ago. I just got some new lighting finally with a tripod, with the whole connection thing. It does all kinds of stuff I haven't even figured out yet. We got some 4K camera, guys. I know the light's not that great, or the light's really glaring again. This is why I needed that light set up. And I'm going to purchase some more of them to adjust different things for my garage and all this also. But we have us a 4K camera now. We have a holder for it. We have a telephoto lens for some amazing moon shots. I want to get all of it. I want to put it all up in here. More canvases. I got some more brushes. I went out and grabbed some really cool paint, fluorescent paint. I was out of the fluorescent green. I have a small painting in my head, which will probably be coming up next for you guys. But I wanted to get out and say, welcome to 2026, guys. We need this. We're all praying for a better year. I mean, we know that, but keep positive. You know what I mean? Stay positive. Don't listen to the crap out in the world. The world is not what we need right now. We need us. We need just to concentrate on us, do our thing, and get through this. You know what I mean? All together. But I want to let you guys know, we upgraded everything. I went and got canvases. I got everything now to make some decent videos for you guys. I'm working on the editing system. That's why I thought I'd come on here and get a quick little video of, I want to run one through here like this. It's a very easy, to an extent, editing system. It just has so much accessories that I had to learn how to incorporate. I was an old movie maker video guy, editor. And it was so easy just to plop music in there and this and there and that in there and then type your little texts in, you know what I mean? And it was just so simple. It was childish, you know what I mean? It was very easy. This one's more technical, but you get better out of it, you know what I mean? You get what you get, So the technology that's in this editor, I'm trying to, it does so much that I haven't even learned how to put things in places because it just does so much. It's one of the things where you test and you lose, and then you win and you lose, yeah. So, we're going to have better videos, hopefully, guys. Better lighting. No more glare on their paintings. But I wanted you guys to know that with this new year, get out and try. The one painting I put up in over here, that one, yeah, that you guys seen. I'm going to do more of them. And that's what this stuff was needed for. So I could put my tripod up right here behind me. Face that way, which is the way I paint. This is my whole painting area, my airbrush area. This contains a lot of my airbrush paint. So that, like the summertime, there's a fan I put in there. It sucks all the paint out. During the winter, I have one over there that goes into a little filtering system that sucks the paint so it don't go over the house. But most of my stuff's hander, very little. So I don't have much overspray. But here's my paint rack. These are my kids and grandkids and all of them. That's one of my shelves with all my pictures and stuff. But I want you guys to be inspired. Make 2026 that new year. You're going to try something new. And if it decides that it's painting, pick up a brush. Go to Dollar Tree. Wherever you want. Might go with one of them. Depending on what kind of money you want to spend. But my point is, if you're just going to start out and just throw some paint on a canvas or on whatever, go get some cheap paints, and they work just as good to test, to try. Paint is what makes paint. The paint you buy in the tubes and the different kinds are not what makes your paintings, guys. It's you. It's what you put into it. All them paints aren't even for an airbrush that I use. You're supposed to be using alcohol-based paints, which are very, very expensive. I'm not Van Gogh, guys. I'm not going out and spending that kind of money on a bunch of paints that I don't even know how to use. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It would be stupid. Just to impress people that I'm not trying to impress. I'm trying to inspire. You know, that's all I want to do is inspire. So, use what you can afford. You know what I mean? Don't be intimidated by all the big painters out there and the big paintings and the big fancy colors. And someday, you know what I mean? Or you can start with it if that's what you like. You know, it's your alternative to do that. It's your choice. I just say try to start with some cheaper ones, have fun with it. And then as you get inspired by yourself more of, okay, this is so cool. I'm enjoying this. And you upgrade a little bit. 6 years, man. I'm just upgrading after 6 years of my photography stuff. This is probably going to stay the same. I mean, one day I may go to upgrade up paint levels. These are $79 to $1 a piece. Okay, you can go $3, $4, $5, $10 for a jar. I mean, I don't think it makes my painting any different. I mean, it may make it a little shinier or a little brighter. But when I get done with the paintbrush, it's still paint on a piece of canvas. That's it, guys. Okay, my phone just cut out. My storage was low already because I did the other video. I forgot to erase it. Yeah, it's all about just having fun, guys. There's no rhyme or reason. You don't have to be all that to have fun. I've never done this in my life. I've done this for the couple years that you guys have seen my videos of what I painted. I painted interior painting, walls, that kind of stuff. That was my painting thing. To pick up these kind of brushes and do this, never knew I could do it. Bob Ross, people like that, seeing paintings on videos, those were my inspirations. Others, just like I try to be, that's what I want to be. I don't want to be a pro and I don't want to be Bob Ross. I'm not trying to be Van Gogh or any of them other fancy painters. I'm just trying to show you that you can pick up a brush and things can come out amazing. The airbrush I bought was originally for other projects. It wasn't even for airbrushing, painting, stuff like this. This was going to be for projects that, like out in the garage when I'm redoing something, and or sometimes with the big brush that I have, the bigger airbrush that I spray things and lacquer and everything with, you can't put any detail on certain things. So I got that originally for that. Watching YouTube, seeing other people do other things, and say, wow, you can do so much. I remember back in the day, they always had the booths where you seen people that write on their shirts and on the license plates and all that. I always said that was cool, you know what I mean, to do something like that. That's just not me. I don't do that kind of stuff, but I like to enhance things with it. It is cool. It's a very cool thing for smooth. You get such a smooth background. That's why I use it for a lot of my backgrounds. The one thing I am not good at, and I'll admit on here, is blending. I'm gonna be real quick about this, guys. Alright, I went out and bought, this shows you exactly what I'm talking about. I went out and bought these big Spencer. These are like $10 a piece almost, guys. $10. They're like the great blending brushes of, you know, all that. You see where they're at in the corner, and they're barely used. I used them once each, probably. The point of that is just because you have them doesn't mean they can be done. You know, you can do it with like everyone else does it. It's that learning process. So if I want to blend, my airbrush does that for me because I'm not. So there's alternatives. You can't get a straight line. Use something else. You know what I mean? Research, check, watch. Someone out there is doing it a different way, and maybe that'll be the way for you. So that's what I try to show people. That's why this stuff here is so important. I want more detail in my painting so you guys can sit down and watch me paint a painting with some more detail to it. When I'm up there painting small little things and holding my hand very steady and trying not to shake all over and paint my trees, I get so many comments on my trees. I'm not a big even fan of my own trees, but everybody else loves them. You know, you could paint something, a mountain, a tree, a bush, or whatever. People are going to be inspired by that. They like it. You may not like it, but they do. So give it a try, guys. The more you do, it's like anything else, you get better at it. Don't not try. Let this be the year you try. You know what I mean? Whether it's some cheap little dollar store paints or it's $80 paints. You do what you want with it. You can, like I said, I paint on canvases, I paint on cardboard, I paint on piece of wood, I paint on many surfaces. It's not all that. You know, $80 canvases don't change my paintings. My hand does. What that brush hits and what that brush does is what it does. You have very little control to an extent of that. So use it. You know, learn, practice, get a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, artboard. You go to Dollar Tree, that big white artboard, or the poster boards. Those are all great things to test and play on. I have stacks that I've thrown away, hundreds, garbage bags full that you guys have never seen because I've never put them out there. They're my practice ones. They're my test ones. I may get a view in my head and say, you know what? I want to do this. So what I do is I may test one. But then I found out that the more harder I try to get into that and make it perfect, it never comes out. So slapping that canvas down, grabbing my brush, sticking it in some paint, and just start painting and let it come out. And it happened on the... I love that about Bob Ross because one thing he said, some things just happen on the canvas that you don't know and you can't control. And that is totally true. I started out doing one painting of like a mountain scene or something. It ends up with no mountains in it. It's trees and grass and bushes and a river and a creek. You know what I mean? You don't know until you start painting. But don't be afraid. You may throw hundreds away yourself that you don't like. But someone out there may like them. And you may inspire them. All I ask for, guys, is I don't get many likes or shares. And I want to thank all the new subscribers I keep getting from TikTok and all the places. I'm trying to get more videos out to them. YouTube just notified me I can go live. I can go live on TikTok now. So I'm going to start doing some of them things, but I just have to have that set up. The live thing I'm not big on. It's so much work to go live. It really is. So, I mean, eventually, yes, I will go do a live video eventually. I will. Not no time soon. But I do want to get that inspiration out there of real time. So I want to make a bunch of short videos of me doing small details and then build them up to show you how to take all the little things, you know, painting a tree, painting a bush, painting a pine tree, painting a mountain, and then show you how to put all of them together on one thing. You know what I mean? That's my inspiration for all you guys. But if you guys could hit that share button or the like button, it just helps other people get it. I mean, I'll get 20, 30, 50 views on a video, and I'm happy about that. I mean, if that many people really going to come see me, and whether you like it or you don't like it, I just thank you that you came over and took the time to click on my video. That's mine. I don't turn people away. I don't I don't block people on my thing. If your criticism is my criticism, I love it. You know, I will never block anybody for the criticism. I've had people question me, how come I don't? I am not there to do that. I want you to watch. And if you don't like it, you have more, it's a choice, you know what I mean? Turn the channel. That's all it's always. If you don't like the movie you're watching, turn the channel. And that's your choice. If you like what you're seeing, share with a friend or something that you know that maybe likes paintings or that you want to inspire to teach them. Or maybe they're feeling bummed like they don't know have a hobby or something like that. Send them the video and say, hey, this guy, you know, you might like this guy. And if they don't, they don't, you know. I'm not going to be hurt in any way by it. I just want to get the videos out there to more people, to more inspirations. Like I said, I may get 1 or 2 likes on a video, and I may get 50 views on it, but I only get 1 or 2 likes. The problem with, like all of us YouTubers say, YouTube holds us back. If you're not a million subscriber person, your videos don't get seen. They're set on the shelf in the back. You know what I mean? And mine are mundane. They're very mundane. So it's that thing of just, if you can help. If you don't want to, don't. You know, it's all your choice. The only reason I ask is that I can inspire maybe one more person. That's the only reason. But guys, we're already on 10, 15 minutes, I think. I am not trying to make this long. I want this to go up for the new year, to let you guys know we got all this new stuff, a camera, the lights, the canvases. We're going to start putting out some really cool painting videos, some more detailed painting videos, so I can get you guys some more detail into them. Not that glary picture that you can only see half of it because the other half is glared out by the lights and they're not right. So that was the whole point of this accumulation of things, to get to 4K, maybe put a couple pictures of 4K up, little paintings, something that comes out that I'm inspired by myself, and yeah, we're going to do that. So things are going to get bigger and better, and I have to learn how to get that editing system of mine going so we can really get the full potential out of everything. It's more for you guys. This isn't for me. It's for you guys. I'm doing all this, spending this kind of money and doing this kind of stuff so that you guys can see better and have more views and more things into it of what I do, so that this way maybe it inspires you better. Searching Souls, this is going on my 7th year, I think. I think it's 7 years I've been doing this. 571 people in 7 years. That shows. I mean, like I said. So I'm not trying to break the 50 million people. It ain't going to happen. I'm not looking. I ain't going to be around that long. But I will try to inspire as many people as I can right now while I'm here on this earth. And that's my goal. To get people out there to try painting wood. You know, all the things I do, the restorations, the furniture, you know, all them kind of things. It's all inspirational. Have fun with this life that you have. Don't let this world tear you down and bring you down. Don't let it bring that level of what it's at out there. Keep it happy. Keep it going. I'm open to any comments from any people, anytime, any questions, anything. Let's get the new year going. Let's just get this. We're going full stream, straight ahead. We're not looking back. We're not bothering with stuff that happened before. We're looking forward. We got our blinders on. We're going to go. You know, we're going to take this as far and as fast as we can forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this has been great for you guys. I hope it's a new thing for you. I hope everything's going to go good. I pray for each and every one of you guys that you're inspired by something in this world. It might not be me, but by something to keep you creative and keep your mind flowing and keep your life happy. Keep that smile on your face. Keep that, you know, thing going, that fire. Keep that fire going that keeps you going. We will expand. I will be expanding. I've been saying this for almost over a year now. But things happen, you know what I mean? We can't control the outside that involves our world. So we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to go straight ahead. Keep this happening. Like I said, don't be afraid to comment, share, like, if you can. And if you want to hit that red button and subscribe, hey, a lot of people are doing it and I'm amazed and I'm thanking you. I thank you so much. I don't force anybody and I don't expect anybody. It's your choice. If you want to hit that button, it's free. You know what I mean? You get to see me again. That's your choice. If that's what you want to see, this, hey, or that over there, yeah, we can make it happen. You know what I mean? I'll get you guys a little better picture if I do this without losing my phone. Yeah, that was my other winter painting. If you guys follow me on YouTube, or I'm Searching Souls on TikTok, and Facebook, I'm Joe Greshka. Gruszka. So, there I am, guys. That's me. Happy New Year. Happy this year. We're going to make this great. We're going to get this thing going. And I hope you guys do it too. I'm cheering for you. I am. Let's make this a great year of paintings and having fun and inspiring this world to get better. You know what I mean? That's all we can do. So from Searching Souls, guys, thank you for everything. Without you, I'm nothing. I'm just a guy taking videos and putting them out there. So thank you. Thank you very much from me and my family and my whole channel. Peace. May God be with you. Bless you all. Amen.